Welcome to the internet. In the last episode, we got very distracted and went on many long tangents.
Yes. Well, not really long, because our episode ended up being the same length. But anyway, I'm asking your opinion. Do you think it's lightning, or do you think it's one of the other two?
It's probably lightning. Hold on, I'm just realizing something. How long was the last episode? Was it 30?
About, yeah. You usually kill it about that time. Like, what?
Okay, it was. I was making sure, because I was like, did I do it at 30 or did I do it at 20? Because Craig and I have been doing 20-minute episodes. And I want to make sure I wasn't accidentally...
What? Right? Because you guys are playing Lego something right now, or?
No. We were doing Monopoly.
Oh. For the Switch, or like...
No, for Steam.
Oh.
We also did the Game of Life and Uno. And we're also recording Portal.
Ooh.
But we're doing it in 20 minutes.
Gotcha. Which Portal are you doing? The first one or the second one?
The first one. But we're going to do both of them.
Oh, can I don't necessarily want to play the game, but can I be here for Portal 2? Because I like the game. I would like to...
I mean, that would be a question for Craig. Because
okay.
I don't necessarily mind it, but he might feel crowded.
Mm.
So...
Well, I'll spend later.
Yeah. Anyways, a minute in, we still haven't clicked anything.
Oh, well. Your Honor, there is a problem with the witness's testimony.
Well, what do you mean?
Didn't you notice? She said there was lightning, correct?
Yes, what about it?
Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere. Am I right?
Now is not the time for a science lesson, Miss Faye.
What are you talking about? This is the perfect time for a science lesson if it's related to the case.
Yeah.
Exactly, if it's related to the case.
Well, it is related to the case.
Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, isn't it possible that the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning?
I did not possibly think about that. But wait, I thought we've established that the electrical cable was the murder weapon.
Well, that's just what I thought based off of the evidence at the time, but new evidence has presented itself.
So you're saying this was some sort of bizarre accident where the victim was holding his umbrella, was shoved back by the defendant, got randomly struck by a bolt of lightning, and died upon collapsing on top of his umbrella.
Well,
But
no,
it was a cheap plastic umbrella. Plastic doesn't conduct electricity, especially not as well as metal, like
Plus,
most other umbrellas have.
we've already established that the victim got up afterwards because the umbrella was in a different position, remember? So he would have been hit by the lightning after getting up from being shoved.
So you're saying he got shoved over and then was struck by lightning after he got back up?
It's possible, is it not?
I mean...
Is it not?
I suppose, but then also, holy shit, Phoenix, are you a god? It sounds like you literally just struck somebody down who was mean to you.
Like I said, I didn't kill anyone. I didn't mean to kill anyone. I mean, I didn't kill anyone, you know? I just...
You didn't mean to kill anyone? Hold on a minute!
Those are near slip of the tongue. I just mean I had no intentions of murder. Nervous sweating.
Phoenix! Mr. Wright!
I didn't kill anyone! I don't have god powers! And if I did, it would be fire anyway. I mean, come on, it's in the name. Phoenix?
Oh. Jeez, darn it, I hate that you're right.
Just what kind of thoughts do occur to this guy anyway?
Well, in the case of Pain, I'm pretty sure he's literally just an incel.
And a simp.
Probably.
Hey, that thing that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow was murdered. But that very premise itself is mistaken. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was, in fact, the victim of a stray bolt, an accident.
What are you talking about? No murder at my murder courtroom.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that being like a post-apocalyptic, like, I imagine that actually being a post-apocalyptic, like, TV show in a weird sense. Like, you see, like, I don't know, some, like, desert wasteland or whatever, fucking murder courtroom. Your punishment for the theft of $10 from that one guy across the street is death!
And it's hosted by Judge Judy because she needs to find work after everything went to shit.
she's completely super sassy, just like she is in the regular, like... Anyway, in Murder Court, when she gets to, like, murder the, whoever's wrong, I guess, like, really, really violently on screen.
Jeez.
Maybe she has somebody else do it. I don't know if murder's necessarily her thing, you know? Like, yeah, she deals with it as part of her job, but I don't know if she personally would, like...
Yeah.
Just murder casually for no reason.
Yeah.
And that's legally sanctioned, so she doesn't have to go to court herself.
Yeah.
Or whoever has the killing for her.
Right.
But yeah, anyway. It appears the defense may be onto something. Could it be that the death was actually accidental? Alright, you did it, Mia. You got the just to think for once. Oh, this fucking asshole. Shut this fuck up! You ain't smug! You ain't smart! Just fucking talk!
Just let me have this, okay?
No!
Why?
Get the fuck over yourself!
Why? Can't you just let me have this?
Get the fuck over yourself, you wimp!
See, like, no one likes me. I just want one thing. I just want one thing.
You exist to piss people off.
Huh.
Talk.
I'm hurt that you have such a low opinion of me. Wow, what good timing.
Right? Huh?
I'm not a fool, you know. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. We found that there were no lightning strikes on that day at that location.
How do you even know that?
What's more, we have evidence that the electrical cable is definitely linked to this case.
Evidence, Mr. Payne? Well, what is this evidence?
This affidavit.
Affidavit, excuse me.
Whatever.
And who is this affidavit from?
The pharmacology students that were conducting experiments in their labs that day. Allow me to read out the testimony of this. Sorry, sometimes I can't talk. The pharmacology students.
Hold on a minute. Why was an affidavit? Why were they not brought in as witnesses as well? They were witnesses to this case, yes?
Listen, I don't know. We're just game balance purposes.
Payne, my buddy. Listen, the rookie killer. Yeah, Payne. What the fuck? These are witnesses to a murder case. This is my murder courtroom. You are supposed to bring the witnesses here for cross-examination.
Listen, this is a tutorial trial, okay? We can't have it be too hard.
You're clearly dragging this out much further than the previous two cases. We've gone to a second session, for crying out loud. That being said...
We're stepping up a little, you know? Do you really want our voice actors to do more voice acting?
No, I don't even care that much at this point. Continue.
All equipment was out of power at 3 o'clock.
I forgot to read that.
Was it a blackout?
All the lab's equipment runs on high voltage, Your Honor.
Oh, wow. So imagine that. Fucking lightning struck the goddamn thing, killed the power, cut the junction box, the electrical cable went...
Dead. No, because there are no lightning strikes that day. In that area.
According to 10 students who stood outside for 5 minutes.
Yes.
Until the power came back on and then went back inside.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So you're telling me that in the 5-minute period before the students got outside, or in the 5-minute period between the students coming outside and them going back inside, there was no power and no lightning. But prior to that, there was lightning.
There were no lightning strikes in that area.
So you're saying the equipment lost power because...
Precisely. They lost power because of the severed electrical cable. The power outage occurred approximately 3 p.m.
Which fits with the time of death listed in the autopsy report.
Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result of touching the severed electrical cable. According to the students, the cables were very old. They were planning on having them replaced in the near future.
Oh, I see.
Apparently, the cables had become so brittle that even the smallest bump would have caused them to break.
Are you talking it's not the lightning, it was the thunder that did it? Because it rumbled a little bit too hard in this particular area for whatever reason in a light day, and it fucking shook it enough that it fell out of the junction box.
I don't think that's what they're saying. Maybe Phoenix pushed him into the pole, which caused it to break. But it didn't kill him. It just caused the thing to break, which allowed whoever did kill him to kill him. Maybe? I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
So here's my question. How do you use the cable as a murder weapon? I mean...
Push him into it, like they already said before.
Yeah, but that's not the case. That's been established.
Right, but maybe someone else... Well, then there would have been a handprint, wouldn't there?
Yeah. Or signs of a struggle and a lot of other things. Like, I doubt one of the other pharmacology students just kind of ran up and was like, "Ha, bitch," and fucking shoved him again. Like, who does that?
I don't know, man.
Like, Phoenix is already like, "Shut up!"
If I had to guess...
Shoved him down and he got back up and...
If I had to guess, it's probably gonna... Just because of how I know how these things go, Dahlia's probably gonna be the murderer.
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
But I just... For once, I would like to be wrong about it being Dahlia.
Yeah, it would be... Because it's too obvious in a sense. But...
A little...
I mean, this is a trial case, so it can't be, like, too difficult.
They're all trial cases.
The tutorial case, whatever.
Anyway. These are literally all trials, Payne. Like, what the fuck?
However, there is one thing that troubles me. If the cable could have been broken by any small bump, then it wouldn't have snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
Miss Furry, do you have any thoughts regarding the cause of the severed cable? Also, scientifically speaking, if it could be, how large of a bump would it take to actually move the cable in its current state? Like, if it literally, even the smallest bump against the pole or whatever could cause the electrical cable to come unraveled that easily, then shit, even a light breeze could have fucking killed them.
Well, I mean, no.
Someone blowing on it seems like
no. It has to be like a physical object touching it.
What about that one prank these kids do sometimes? The one where they tie their shoes together and they throw them over the line? Like,
I
mean,
maybe.
Why do the kids do that anyway? I never understood. What's the point?
I actually don't know. There's some kind of reason behind it. I never really looked it up. Maybe it might be like solidarity for the dead people who used to own the shoes or something. I'm not actually sure. That's just like, I'm just spitballing.
Oh. Yeah, there.
I don't like how this is looking one bit. I had to come up with something to try to regain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion.
Well then, let's hear it. Who or what was it that caused the cable to break?
Dahlia!
I mean, I can't say right now, but...
This is it! This is why the cable snapped. Well, Your Honor?
This doesn't seem, yeah.
I believe that the only thing that has snapped is the mind of the defense.
Yeah, that was one of your best lines yet, Your Honor.
Ouch, that was harsh. Please, Your Honor, give me one more chance.
Okay, but I say here, I didn't actually take any damage.
The health bar hasn't actually popped up this entire time.
I mean, I guess this is a tutorial, so maybe it's being really...
Right,
maybe the push, I guess? Where's the...
the fall, I guess, somehow is...
Okay.
Your Honor, please think back to Mr. Wright's testimony.
The defendant's testimony?
He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. Now, this happened at around 3 p.m., correct?
Yes, that sounds right. Wait, are you saying that...
The live equipment lost power at 2:55 p.m., which fits right in Mr. Wright's timeline.
So wait, are we saying that...
Wright did shove him, and then it fell down and it killed him?
And that, well, I was getting at the snap noise actually was that snapping and not the umbrella. Because I was really confident, because I said no to you. You were like, wasn't that the snap noise? Like, no. And then maybe it actually is, so now I feel bad about shutting you down like I did. Sorry.
It's fine. I mean, there's a lot of times where I have been very, very wrong about remembering things.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I did ask if it was established that it was attributed to the umbrella, not this, because of this particular reason.
I thought that it was.
So, well... Yeah. In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage. Holy shit! Can you imagine like some guy just walking along and just fucking, yeah, that's fucking great, yeah! And he like pounds the wall and the entire building.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, fuck. And his fucking Phoenix is kind of just jamming out to his music or whatever because he just fucking rocked that midterm.
Ah, jeez.
Right? Damn, poor guy.
Yeah.
Also, what the fuck? How does the university just let that happen? Like that?
I don't know. Like I said, they're planning to do ones.
Yes, the prosecution also came to the same conclusion. It was that very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted.
I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne.
What's that supposed to mean?
As in, I don't agree with you. I disagree. What else is it supposed to fucking mean? Like, take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella? It's by the electrical pole. That's right. The victim banged into that pole as a result of being pushed. It was that impact that caused the cable to break.
Well, that makes sense. And then the victim was electrocuted. I still sit by my hypothesis that Phoenix is literally just a god.
Jeez.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no, it doesn't make sense at all. Oh. If the victim was shoved into the far pole, then he couldn't have been electrocuted by the severed cable here in the foreground. In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim. It was your witness, Dahlia.
Order in the court.
Ah, the lamentations of my enemy. How I've longed to hear them.
It's true, the defense is absolutely correct. There doesn't seem to be any way the defendant could have done it.
Mr. Judge, sir, may I say something? The Madame Attorney's explanation. She said some things that are a little different than I remember them.
Well,
What the?
Please, just once more. May I please testify one last time? Please, Mr. Judge?
of course it's alright. Just go right ahead and give your new testimony.
This is it. She's finally starting to show her true colors.
The truth is, Feeney pushed him twice. The first was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke. Then Maggie tried his best to run away from him, but Feeney caught up and crashed into him from behind. The cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted, it all occurred less than a minute. Also, I realized that I just said that earlier, that I thought I saw him just fall to the ground and didn't see him push him at all, but now I'm changing it completely.
So after being shoved, the victim got up and tried to run away.
And that's when the defendant pushed him for the second time. I'm so sorry, Feeney, but I just have to tell the truth. Am I doing the right thing? Am I, Mr. Judge?
Of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are. Now then, Miss Furry, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Mia's just over there going, "But the judge, can you tell this is complete bullshit? Like, she literally just made that on the spot." Miss Hawthorne, previously in your testimony you said the following. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie.
I know. I'm sorry. I wanted to protect Feeney.
So that's why you basically lied to the court?
I was a bad girl, I know. Mr. Judge?
Yes.
Would you please forgive little old me?
Of course he won't. What you did is called perjury.
Oh, come now. It was just a little old white lie. We'll forget it this time. But please be more careful from now on, alright?
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Judge.
Not at all. Ho ho ho!
The judge had better be more careful of himself. Dark Alley is friendlier than that girl.
There we go, there's the achievement.
You always say you actually saw the victim get pushed into the electrical pole.
I know he doesn't look it, but Feeny can be a bit of an imp when he wants to be.
Oh, really?
I think you're missing an S at the beginning of that word.
But I never imagined he would cause an electrical cable to break. Feeny really is scary when he gets mad.
Yes, he sounds like a very dangerous individual indeed. As I keep hypothesizing, he must be a god.
So, let me get this straight. You were happily listening to music on your headphones while you watched this scene unfold.
What?
Miss Faye, I'll ask you to stop badgering the witness.
I wasn't happy. I was so scared I couldn't even move.
Your testimony literally just said that you were happily listening to music.
All I could do was stand there and cheer them on.
Cheer them on? What do you mean by that?
Well, I wish the best for them both, and that they would each fight, give the fight their all.
You just said that they were having a very pleasant conversation.
Also, you're cheering them on, but you just said that you weren't happy.
Yeah, that's also very weird. Why would you hope that they give their fight their all? Why would you want the fight to happen in the first place? Why didn't you want it to just be over as quickly as possible?
That's very sweet of you to be so supportive.
And what happened after that?
The fuck? We're just gonna glance over that?
I guess.
Wow. I won. So I gotta see this.
What? Oh, no, okay.
Anyway.
I accidentally pressed the A button while I had the video paused.
Oh.
So, did you read that the last?
I don't think so.
Damn it.
Oh well. There were handprints found on the chest of the victim's leather jacket. Mr. Payne, there were also... Excuse me. Were there also prints found on the back of his leather jacket?
Well, no, there weren't.
Soon.
Madam Faye, may I suggest that you listen a little more carefully? It's that he crashed into him from behind, right? My Feeny wouldn't leave any prints in that case, would he?
Did you actually witness the moment the victim was electrocuted?
I'm sorry, I didn't actually see it. I turned my eyes away.
That's understandable.
Yes, indeed. It would have been a horrific sight for anyone to behold.
I don't figure out the contradiction here. It's all over. She didn't have much time to come up with her lie, so this is my best chance. There must be a hole in her testimony somewhere. Think, Mia. Alright, so now we're actually trying to find the, like...
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe...
So what was the thing that happened at 3 o'clock? There was a... That was...
What time is that?
Looks like about... 3:05?
Okay, in that case, then this would be it.
That's enough, witness.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You will in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture?
Oh, that medicine. That's the one Feeny likes to take for his cold.
It's not the medicine I want you to look at. It's the wristwatch. Instead of the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m.
Yes, and your point is, Miss Ray?
My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered a power outage due to the cable snapping?
Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear. It was 2:55 p.m. Yeah!
Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne, what exactly happened during this 10-minute interval? The defense proposes that it was during this interval that the real murderer killed the Doug Swallow.
Order in the court. What's this all about?
This is nonsense. The real murderer?
Even you can deny that the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution are completely unaccounted for.
Then who was it? Who are you saying could have done it?
There's only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow. Only after my client had left the scene was there a window of opportunity for the real killer.
Miss Ray, is the defense ready to indict someone as this real killer?
It's finally time. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Yes, Your Honor, we are ready.
Very well, but remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized. Think very carefully before you speak, Miss Ray. Now, Miss Ray, let's have it. Who is the real killer? Pain.
It can only have been you, Dahlia Hawthorne.
What? How could you? The defense is grasping at straws.
10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing that whole time, Miss Hawthorne? Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought? I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop the men dearest to you.
Order! Order! Miss Ray! What? I mean, why? That is to say...
Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting on that day. However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your own very own hands.
Ah! How can you say something so mean, Madam Faye? I didn't do anything.
Miss Faye.
Oh, shit.
Your Honor, please, I have something I want to say.
Not you.
You? What is it?
Please, please strike everything the defense said just not from the record.
What the? Are you daft?
You're totally wrong, Miss Faye. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that.
Mr. Wright, get back in your seat. Bailiff, grab that man.
Leave my Dolly alone. Sorry. No.
The transformed version of... Oh.
Not more. He got him going way over there.
Oh, Mr. Grossberg, you're back.
That's the one I dropped in the other time. I found the boy record on the internet newspaper clippings.
The police report added to the court record. The report on the incident 8 months ago. Thank you so much. This is exactly what I was hoping for.
Don't want to take a good look at it. Details how you can lose your boyfriend.
Oh.
Now then, the defense has made a very serious accusation. Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, really, Your Honor, that is I.
May I interrupt you for a moment, Mr. Prosecutor?
Don't you worry, my dear. I have a situation well in hand. That is I. Go right ahead.
Madam Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet doggy?
Yes, I am. Not only am I saying you murdered Doug Swallow, but you also tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright.
I told you that you should let me handle this. Sorry, but please go ahead.
How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Feeny. The notion that I would try to frame him is ludicrous. This is all just too much for poor little me to bear.
I'm only going to try and ask what on earth my motive would be.
My answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must. 8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building. And then, that same day, the two of them accidentally meet. Your Honor, the defense requests further testimony from Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
For further testimony? What about?
about the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What could that possibly have to do with this case?
The witness claims that she had no reason to frame the defendant. Am I correct? Well, I have evidence of that. In fact, she suggests that she does have a very good reason.
Very well then, the court grants the defense's request. Young lady, would you mind staying on for just a little longer?
Of course not, Mr. Judge.
Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne.
Alright, and we'll
Leave it there.
in the next episode.
Alright,
See you guys next time.
bye.